The next step is to lay some parchment paper on the trays. Set this broccoli in the freezer. Kind of freeze it up a little bit so it's not so sticky before we put it in the bags. Because if we freeze it wet, it's just going to stick like a huge block in the Ziploc bags. That'll work. Right here. It's called parchment paper. It will stick to the steel, but it won't stick to the parchment paper. Spread the rest of these out on this one I've already got made. My freezer shelves are 28 inches by 20 inches, and any of these will fit on a shelf, and there's lots of shelves in there. The freezer is empty, and I just turned it on about an hour ago. Broccoli is all nice and cold. There's no heat in it. Spread that out a little bit. After it freezes, I can break it a little bit, but I can't break it. It's stacked so deep. Some of that tray down. Looks like we might need another tray. As long as we don't freeze it solid, it should be fine. Just stack just a little bit close together like that, and then we maybe not leave it in the freezer overnight, just for a couple of hours. That'll make it solid enough and dry it out enough that it won't stick so bad in the freezer bags. Okay, one more tray. Use this wooden one. Our vegetable platter tray. Shouldn't need parchment paper for that. Alright, that looks really good. I'm going to take these to the garden freezer, which doesn't get used unless we don't have room in the garage, and the garage would be too full with this. And so we'll get it frozen, then we'll bring some into the garage and leave the balance in the garden freezer. The garden freezer is for 50 gallons of strawberries and raspberries and blackberries and overflow garden produce like this.